of the CFL passing list, just behind Tracy Ham. Treshawn Ward is the running back, and he will get the ball too on that short pass. And Ward, with the injury to Greg Bell, in the lineup the last couple of weeks, gets up to the 40, and a second and short coming up. Handles these situations. And he goes left. He gets a bunch more. The big fullback, Litre. Ball comes out. Looks like the Ticats get it back as he was fighting for more. And a good break for Hamilton. Jacob Zott, another former Ottawa Red Black, the team that drafted him, now with the Ticats. He falls on it after the fumble by Litre after an easy first down on the run by
the Swiss Army knife of this offense.
There we go, 1st and 10, back to Augustine. Finds some room, turns it left, and he gets across midfield. He is tackled there by the starter in the corner. Had a hamstring injury he was battling through. So the handoff to Augustine again, and he just gets enough for the first down. The drive will continue on the ground, getting it closer. 1st and 10, right at the Red Black 50 now. Mitchell completes that pass to Tim White. And he gets about 6 more yards. So here we go in a 2nd and 4 from Mitchell. Opening drive of this game. Handing off, finding room. Through that hole goes Augustine. 1st down and more. And Robert Priester started to throw him down, but Augustine got even more. He got down.
Extra players coming off the edge leave only 1 player in the 2nd level. And when that happens, you can pop runs. As you see the 2 blitzers off the edge, there's nobody on the 2nd level, so Augustine can hit it up inside. You live and die by the blitz sometimes. When you bring perimeter pressure, you can hit it up inside.
Nick Constantino with the hold and the snap from Gordon White. Leggio to keep the streak going. 28 straight for Mark Leggio, and the lead for the Ticats on their first possession. William Stanback in at running back beside Drew Brown. Faking to stand back and throwing, intercepted. Picked off. Ticats defense. Stavros Katsantonis, the safety, jumping in front and taking it away. And it's the 3rd time in these 2 games against the Ticats.
Drew can't see it. Great recognition by Stavros. Great bounce, great push underneath to make.
Katsantonis, the interception. Volley by Mitchell. He gets it off to the left. That one caught by Keandre Smith, who gets it down to the 41. 2nd down coming up. 2nd and 5 now. Another 5 yards in the passing total. Well, this would certainly get him into the top 10. Touchdown, you know who. Kenny Lawler. He does it again. That's his 8th touchdown catch this year, and for Bo Levi Mitchell, that puts him into the top 10 all-time in CFL passing yardage. Lapo into the top 10. Next up, Doug Flutie. He could catch him this season. Right now, the Ticats are the team to catch. They have a 10-0 lead. See Matt Dunnigan, Tracy Ham, of course, is passing him, and Anthony Calvillo at the top of it. Damon Allen. The Red Blacks in a hole. Little Pimpleton with the ball. Katsantonis, who had a pick and a good special teams tackle too to make sure the Red Blacks at least keep the ball. They lose yardage though. 8 of them. 2nd and 18. Tough start. Ottawa down by 10. 2nd and long. Short pass underneath the William Stanback. Trying to do the rest himself, but he does a pretty good job of it. Up across the 45. He had to get to the 48. He did get close. It's a 3rd down coming up here for Ottawa, but Brown to throw quickly again, and it is caught. That's Andre Miller, the slot back with the reception. Once again, it is 3rd and inches, and Drew Brown stays in, and he should have that one more decisively than the last. Looks like a 1st down again for Ottawa, just across midfield in the Ticat zone. Last 2, they've had to deal with 2nd and long. Here's 1st down and a fake to stand back, rolling out to the right, throwing. It is caught, and still going is Pimpleton. Down the sideline, finally forced out deep into the Ticat zone. It looked like they had him out of bounds much earlier. 15, about the 14-yard line.
If you watch over here, you'll see a defensive end come down the line of scrimmage. Drew pulls it, looking for a receiver, throws underneath because he's outflanked the defense. Get the ball to Khalil Pimpleton. Good things are going to happen. His quickness, his acceleration, flips this, turns into an explosive play.
Get him in space. See what he... Lewis Ward on to give the first points to the Ottawa REDBLACKS to start the second quarter. So he's 15 and 19 on the season. That one a 21-yard chip shot. The standard. Talk about ridiculous. Milt Stegall 23 and 02. But Lawler's on pace so far. That's Giovanni Robinson with the high hurdle. And on that reception as Mitchell adds to his totals too.
He can also be basically a running back playing quarterback.
Drew Brown has gone to the room. So here's Crum throwing on first down. And across midfield and into the Ticat zone. Handing off to Daniel Adeboboye. Big hole. Runs right through it. Gets it down inside the 35. First down REDBLACKS. Down to about the 32 of Hamilton for Adeboboye in his first year with Ottawa.
Should be a push right here. You've got to get a good run.
Not at this point. First and 10. So REDBLACKS with Dustin Crum at quarterback being chased by Tywan Garbutt, who gets him. Good job by Garbutt against a good running quarterback to track him down and sack him for a loss back close to the 30 and a loss of 7. First sack of the year for the former Blue Bomber, Tywan Garbutt.
Garbutt does a very good job of bending down so the quarterback pulls it and then recovering. Garbutt's very athletic.
The hold from Richie Leona. So another 3 on the board for the REDBLACKS, who get within 4. Handing off to Stanback again, puts his head down, and he pushes his way up across the 30 and a first down for Ottawa. Oh, Kate, be happy to help. Did I hear, is there another race going on? See, we didn't have a monitor, we couldn't see. And up and through, another field goal for Lewis Ward. And they've lost twice so far, still looking for their first home victory now. Johnny Augustine, the running back beside Bo Levi Mitchell. He has the ball, and he gets tackled there by Bryce Carter after picking up a couple of more yards. Set that one last week, 1-for-1 on the night. And this to make it 29 in a row, which he does.
Taking too much time off the clock
here. It's ticking. Under 15 now. Crum. Well, he decides to take off, get it as close as he can, and he has inside the 40. That's close enough for Lewis Ward. 7 seconds on the clock, so looks like Ottawa's going to have a chance to get this back to within a point before halftime. Gain of 13 yards for Dustin Crum.
Not going to take a chance here.
He's been one of the great new returners in the Canadian Football League, but that will not be a concern because Lewis Ward is 4 for 4, accounting for all the REDBLACKS points with zeros on the clock at halftime. So favor Dustin Crum after that injury. Bo Levi Mitchell on now. Pressure coming quickly. Michael Wakefield just had an open door and he walked right through it. Right at the quarterback to take him down.
Bit of a problem with the protection here. Michael Wakefield just beats inside, just slides inside as they slide out for 2 people off the edge. The center didn't slide with him. Miscommunication up front allows Wakefield to get through there. Nothing a quarterback's going to be able to do when you get a rusher uncontested. So miscommunication hurt the Ticats there.
He was right on him, Lapo. Second sack of the season. Wakefield, so second down and long. 18 yards to go. Running around. Chuck it in deep. Open receiver to Keandre Smith. He got in behind coverage, and he has that ball down inside.
Pocket and find the deepest player on the route as he sees that this is going to be. He's going to, as he climbs the pocket to find a throw, he's looking, he's like, I know I have a post, I can get behind the defense. So his ability to use his legs, but think about throwing the ball, not running, is one of the best I've seen in the last 10, 15 years in the Canadian Football League. Always looking for that deep shot.
Setting up Hamilton, threatening again. First and goal from the Ottawa 3. Treshaun Ward is the running back. Handing off to him. 3-2-1. Touchdown, Ticats. Hamilton reaches the end zone again, and it is Treshaun Ward getting it, and his first touchdown to extend the Tiger Cats lead.
REDBLACKS continuing to give up big plays. That's a 30-plus play. Tied for last in the CFL. That's their 14th this season of over 30. Throwing it away when plays aren't there.
Hamilton up the score. Pressure coming on Mitchell. He gets rid of it to the left. It's caught. Tim White turns around. He gets away from DeAndre Lamont, and Bennett Williams finally pushes him out. And that is just across midfield, too. And another big first down for Mitchell and the Ticats.
Route, you'll have a player going vertical on a go route. You'll have a player coming in on an in route. What do you call that? Go in? Call it gin, Rod. Okay, easy throw for it. Take a look. See, as everybody lifts, I can throw the ball underneath on the dig route. Good throw.
Pressure on Mitchell, and he's going down. They get another sack of Bo Levi Mitchell. It is Bryce Carter coming in for his third sack of the season, and a big one, too, at this point on the field. And a second and long coming up here for Hamilton.
Speed kills at the end position. Bryce Carter's going to be.
Yeah, I was going to say, you don't worry about that point at this stage of the game. Late third quarter, time ticking away, and they are deep in their zone. Crum. He's chucking it deep, though. Looking for a big hit there, and it's intercepted. Destin Talbert. Talbert has the pick.
Back of the end zone. Sometimes what you try to do is get it out of the end, get it all the way, and flip the field in one play. Talbert does a great job of getting inside position. The ball's a little bit underthrown. It's a long throw downfield. Great position. Talbert makes the play. And again, this team leads the CFL in takeaways. And what do they keep doing? Creating short.
It is a 2nd and 8 to start the fourth quarter for the Ticats. Throwing quickly, intercepted. Darius Pickett. They needed a turnover, and they just got one there as Pickett. He stays on his feet to celebrate. He heads into the end zone and does a little tumble after this interception of Darius Pickett.
He's going to undercut this route. He's going to undercut this route immediately. You'll see him show up in your screen, run underneath it. He baited Bo Levi Mitchell. Says, listen, there's an open lane for this slant. Bo didn't see him. Pickett takes it away. Just talked about it, Rod. Let's get a takeaway to help this offense. Create a short field. Get yourself an opportunity. This is the momentum change the Red Blacks need. Great play by Darius Pickett. You better know where that guy is every play.
Well, that's his first interception of the season. That's his 4th of his career. And timely, as you said, this is what trading field goals for the touchdown scored by Hamilton. Trying to work their way a little closer, and they do. 5 for 5, Lewis Ward looking to make it a 2-score game. Andy Milanovic-Litre in, the short yardage quarterback left side, pushing, touchdown Hamilton. The Ticats and Milanovic-Litre add to the lead in an impressive drive after the other one was snuffed out before it with an interception. And it's Litre with his 2nd rushing touchdown of the season.
Litre's become their short yardage guy. He's done it.
Did earlier this season, started a lot in his rookie year back in 23. On the ground and breaking through. Daniel Adeboboye still going. Stavros Katsantonis takes Adeboboye down, but not until he gets inside the Hamilton 40.
We talked about getting some big plays here. Nice and easy. Roll it. Guys, just real quick, wind it all the way back across the defense. As defenses overplay that zone play, he winds it.
A 52-yard run in Calgary. That was his best game as a Red Black and their only victory back in week 3. That's in behind the line. Double pass. Hardy takes it, throws it down for Geno Lewis. It is intercepted. Destin Talbert, another pick.
Off to Talbert. Didn't get caught up with the distraction. They're faking a screen here. Good blocking on the perimeter, just a little bit underthrown. Geno Lewis was open as he's trying to recover for the short football. Can't get it, and Talbert's right there to make the play to ensure the interception. So, hey, a little bit of...
Yeah, you know what that's all about. Destin Talbert gets his 2nd interception. Johnny Augustine faking to him, and Bo throws and completes another big one across the 40. Mitchell to Keaton Brugling back here in Ottawa. Ticats Brugling has the catch, a 30-yarder.
You'll see him down here at the bottom of your screen releasing upfield. Again, playing a tight end. Gets behind the defense as the defense is playing the underneath routes. Keats, big body, good athletic player. Played some special teams here for the REDBLACKS. Developed. So he had to get the right people on the bus that he wanted to do what he wanted to do, and it's paying off now.
Mark Leggio, another field goal, so he's 3 for 3 on the night and 30 straight field goals in 30 attempts. Now 10th overall in the CFL, passing Tracy Hand and passing yards. That one falling incomplete. Katsantonis looking for a pick in the final play of the game. Mitchell, top 10.